Welcome to GSR tutorials. As we all know that yesterday we had discussed role of 0, role of 1 in rational numbers. Today we are going to discuss properties of rational numbers. They have three properties in rational number. First one closure property, second one commutative property, third one associative property. First of all, what is mean by closure property? When we add two rational numbers or when we multiply two rational numbers, when we divide two rational numbers, when we subtract two rational numbers, we get another rational number irrespective of decimal number. This property is known as closure property. First of all, in addition, closure property in addition, that is addition. Take two rational numbers, that is 1 by 2, another one is 2 by 3. We can add these two rational numbers, that is 1 by 2 plus 2 by 3. That is, take the LCM of these two numbers, that is 6. Then do operations, that is 3 plus 4, that is 7 by 6. That is, when we are adding these two rational numbers, we get another rational number. This way, that's why this property holds. This is known as closure property in addition. Next, closure property in subtraction, that is subtraction. Closure property in subtraction. Take two rational numbers, that is 1 by 2, 2 by 3. By subtracting these two rational numbers, we get another rational number. This means that closure property holds true. That is 1 by 2 minus 2 by 3. That is, what is the LCM of these two numbers? The LCM of these two numbers is 6. By doing the operations, 3 minus 3 to the 2 to the 4, that is minus 1 by 6. We get another rational numbers. By subtracting these two numbers, we get another rational number. That's why closure property holds for subtraction. Then closure property on multiplication, that is closure property on multiplication. Consider two rational numbers, that is 1 by 2, 2 by 3. When we multiply these two rational numbers, we can get another rational numbers. Then closure property holds on multiplication. Let's consider 1 by 2 multiply 2 by 3. That is 1 into 2, 2, 2 into 3, 6. That equals to 1 by 3. By multiplying these two rational numbers, we get another rational numbers. This property holds closure property. Next, closure property on division. Division. Consider two rational numbers, that is 1 by 2, 2 by 3. By dividing these two rational numbers, we get another rational numbers irrespective of decimal. Then closure property holds. That is 1 by 2 divided by 2 by 3. How we divide two rational numbers? As yesterday we discussed this division how we divide two rational numbers. That is, by using inverse property, we can divide these two rational numbers. That is, what is the inverse of 2 by 3? That is 3 by 2. Then 1 by 2 into 3 by 2. That is 1 into 3, 3, 2 to the 4. Then final result 3 by 4. It is also rational numbers. When we dividing these two rational numbers, we get another rational numbers. Thus, division property holds on closure property. I hope everyone understands closure property. Now we are going to discuss another property, that is commutative property. Let's follow. When we change the order of two rational numbers on binary operation, we get the result same, that is LHS equal to RHS. Commutative property on rational numbers. How we use commutative property on rational numbers? We have four properties. First of all, by using addition. In addition, that is addition. That is, consider two rational numbers, that is 1 by 2, 2 by 3. By using commutative property, what we do? That is 1 by 2 plus 2 by 3 what is the LCM? 6, 3 plus 2, 4, that is 7 by 6. By changing the order of these two numbers, that is 2 by 3 plus 1 by 2. What do we get? 3 to the 6, 3 to the 6, 2 to the 4, 2 3 to 6 plus 3 1 is 3, that equals to 7 by 6. What we observed here, LHS equal to RHS, that is 7 by 6 equal to 7 by 6. By changing the order of these two numbers, we get the same result at the end, that is 7 by 6, 7 by 6. That is LHS equal to RHS. Left hand side equal to right hand side. That's why commutative property holds on addition. Next, commutative property on subtraction. Commutative property and subtraction. Consider two rational numbers 1 by 2, 2 by 3. By subtracting these two rational numbers, 1 by 2 minus 2 by 3, what we get by doing LCM 2, 3, we get 6. By doing 2 3 is 6, 3 1 is 2 3 is 6, 3 1 is 3, minus 3 2 is 6, 2 2 is 4. What we get? Minus 1 by 6. This is LHS, that is left hand side. What is left hand side? LHS equal to minus 1 by 6. Then by changing the order of these two numbers, what we do? That is 2 by 3 minus 1 by 2. That is LCM of these two numbers 6. 3 2 is 6, 2 2 is 4, 2 3 is 6, 3 1 is 3. That is 1 by 6. This is RHS. That is LHS not equal to RHS. That is minus 1 by 6 not equal to 1 by 6. Commutative property does not hold on subtraction because LHS not equal to RHS. In addition, it holds because LHS equal to RHS. Next, commutative property on multiplication. Commutative property and multiplication. That is commutative property and multiplication. Consider two rational numbers, that is 1 by 2, 2 by 3. By multiplying these two rational numbers using one order, that is 1 by 2 into 2 by 3. What we get by multiplying these two numbers? 1 by 2, 1 into 2, 2, 2 into 3, 6. That is 1 by 3. By changing the order of these two numbers across this binary operation, that is 2 by 3 into 1 by 2. By multiplying these two numbers, 2 into 1, 2. By multiplying these two numbers, 3 to the 6, that is 1 by 6. That is 1 by 3. As we know that LHS equal to RHS, that is 1 by 3 equal to 1 by 3. That is LHS equal to RHS, that is 1 by 3 equal to 1 by 3. By changing the order of these two numbers in LHS and RHS, we get the final result same, that is 1 by 3 equal to 1 by 3, that is LHS equal to RHS. That's why multiplication holds on commutative property. Now, commutative property on division. We see that commutative property holds on division or not. Next, in division. Consider two rational numbers, that is 1 by 2, 2 by 3. By doing division these two numbers, how we divide these two numbers? By inversing any one number, we can do division. That is 1 by 2 divided by 2 by 3. That is 1 by 2 into 3 by 2. What we get by multiplying these two? That is 3 by 4. By changing the order of these two numbers, what we get? That is 2 by 3 divided by 1 by 2. That is by doing inverse of these two numbers, 2 by 3 into 2 by 1, that is 2 to the 4 by 3. That we see LHS not equal to RHS. That's why division property does not hold on commutative property. That is 3 by 4 not equals to 4 by 3. That's why LHS not equal to RHS. That's why commutative property does not hold on division. I hope everyone understand commutative property. Associative property. What is mean by associative property? When we want to add three rational numbers or multiply three rational numbers or divide three rational numbers or subtract three rational numbers. First, we need to add two rational numbers, then combine the result of this rational number to another rational number, or else add last two numbers, then combine the result of these two numbers to first number, then we get the same result, that is LHS equal to RHS. This property holds associative property. Associative property, what is meant by associative property? When we need to add three rational numbers, first of all we need to add any two numbers, then add the combined result of those two rational numbers to another rational number, we get the same result. This way, this is known as closure property. Then closure property on division, addition, subtraction, multiplication. First of all, addition. Closure property on addition. Consider two rational numbers, three rational numbers, that is 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 3 by 2. How we add these three rational numbers? That is 1 by 2 plus 2 by 3 plus 3 by 2. What we get the result by doing LCM of these numbers? 6, 3, 4 plus 3 by 2. These two numbers, that is 3 by, what is 3 plus 4? That is 7 by 6 plus 3 by 2. By clubbing the addition of these two numbers to another number, then we get the result. That is, what is the result? What is LCM of these two numbers? 6, 2. What is LCM of 6, 2? The LCM of these two numbers is 6. 6 1 is 6 plus 7. 2 3 is 6. 3 3 is 9. That is 16 by 6. 16 by 6. This is the final result. Then, by changing the order of these two numbers, that is 2 by 3 plus 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2. What is the LCM of these two numbers? 6. 3 2 ja 6. 3 2 ja 6. 2 2 ja 4. 2 3 ja 6. 2 3 ja 6. 3 3 ja 9. That is 9 plus 4. That is 13 by 6 plus 1 by 2. What is the LCM of these two numbers? The LCM of these two numbers is 6. 6 1 6. 13 plus 3 3. That is adding 16 by 6. What we get? We get same result at the end. That is LHS equal to RHS. That is 16 by 6 equal to 16 by 6. What is the associative property on addition? When we want to add three numbers, first of all we need to add these two numbers, then the result of these two numbers add to this number, we get the 16 by 6. Then by changing the addition of two numbers, that is 2 by 3 plus 3 by 2, then combine the result of these two numbers to this number, then we get the 16 by 6. That is LHS equal to RHS. Then associative property holds. Now associative property on subtraction, that is consider three numbers, that is 1 by 2, 1, 2 by 3. Consider these two numbers, that is 1 by 2 minus 1 by 1 minus 2 by 3 numbers. After getting the result of these number, we can subtract with these number, we get one result. That is, what is the sum of these two? 2. 2 to 1, 1. 1 to is 2, 2 1 is 2, minus 2, minus 2 by 3. That is 1 minus 2, minus 1 by 2, minus 2 by 3. We combining the result of these two rational numbers and subtracting this number to this rational number. What we get the result? What is the sum of these two numbers? 6. 2 3 is 6 minus 3, 3 2 is 6 minus 4, that is minus 7 by 6. We get the LHS, that is left hand side equal to minus 7 by 6. By changing the order, what we get on RHS, that is 1 minus 2 by 3 minus 1 by 2, that is by doing the LCM 1333 minus 2 minus 1 by 2, that is 3 minus 2 1 by 3 minus 1 by 2. What is LCM of these two numbers? 6, 3 2 is 2, 2 3 is 6 minus 3, that is minus 1 by 6, that is RHS. RHS equal to minus 1 by 6. As we know that LHS not equal to RHS, that associative property does not hold on subtraction, that equals to LHS not equals to RHS. Associative does not hold on subtraction. Next, associative property on multiplication. How we use associative property on multiplication? Let's follow. Consider three rational numbers 1, 1 by 2, 2 by 3. That is 1 into 1 by 2 into 2 by 3. First of all, we need to multiply these two rational numbers. That is 1 into 1. If there is no rational numbers and no number on denominator, then we consider it as 1. 1 into 1, 1. 1 into 2, 2 into 2 by 3. That is by then multiplying these two numbers. 1 into 2, 2. 2 3 is 6. That is 1 by 3. By changing the order on binary operation, that is 1 into 1 by 2 into 2 by 3. That is 1 into 2, 2. 2 into 3, 6 by 1. That equals to 1 into 2, 2. 1 into 6, 6. That equals to 1 by 6. That is 1 by 3. 1 by 3, sorry. 2 1 ja, 2 3 ja. That is 1 by 3. That is LHS equal to RHS. This is 1 by 3 equal to 1 by 3. Associative property holds on multiplication. Because LHS equal to RHS, by changing the order, we can get the same result on LHS equal to RHS. Next, associative property on division. Associative property and division. Consider three rational numbers 1, 1 by 2, 2 by 3. Take two rational numbers and divide 1 by 2 divided by 2 by 3 and club another rational numbers, that is 1. How we can divide these two rational numbers? By inversing this rational number, that is 1 by 2 into 3 by 2 divided by 1, that is 1 into 3 3, 2 2 is 4 divided by 1. By reciprocaling this number, we can divide, that is 3 by 4 into 1, that is 3 into 1 1 by 4 into 1 1. This is equal to LHS. What we get the value LHS? 3 by 4. By interchanging these numbers on binary operation, what we get the result, we will see. That is 1 divided by 1 by 2 divided by 2 by 3. That is by using inverse property, that is 1 into 2 by 1 divided by 1 into divided by 2 by 3. That is 2 by 1 divided by 2 by 3. That is 2 by 1 by using inverse property, 2 into 3 by 2. What we get? 2 3 is 6 by 2. That is 3. 2 1 ja, 2 3 ja. That is LHS not equal to RHS. Associative property does not hold on division. I hope everyone understand today's class. If there is any doubt, post on comment section. Please like, share, subscribe our GSR tutorials channel. Thank you.